Perhaps I'll just look around a bit. A familiar face wouldn't be unwelcome. Curiouser and curiouser. Where is that rabbit? Trembling signals timidity. I'd smell trouble if I weren't shaking so. This is all vaguely reminiscent, but alien. A fine mess comes from chatting with a rabbit. My gosh, what was that? And what is that noise? If ignorance is bliss, I must be ecstatic. It seems one can't go home again. Perhaps the asylum wasn't so bad. How curious. How very curious. I keep saying you've seen worse at Rutledge's, but it's very little comfort. Wondering alone is worthless. I must act. Is this weird, or am I hallucinating? Weird and terrifying are definitely not the same. Curiosity can kill, I suppose, but apathy is lethal. A dream discarded dies hard. Wonderland, where are you now? This is a most peculiar trip. You've gone quite mangy, Cat, but your grin's a comfort. Wonderland's become quite strange. How is one to find her way? Why does everyone here seem hostile, or demented for that matter? Reminds me of the asylum. Is there no joy here? I'm not afraid of her or her creatures. Never was, really. You should stand up to them. Or her death, I suppose. Everyone seems completely dejected. Are things really as bad as all that? I shouldn't think so. I'm a person. And just now I wish to get very small, about this big. I shouldn't think so. I'm a girl. And just now I wish to get very small, about this big. Not twisted, small. I wish to become about this big. And if not, there may be more than one way to skin a cat, if you'll pardon the expression. Perhaps, can you get me inside the fortress of doors? To benefit from your wisdom. I wish to get very small, no bigger than a mouse. Do you know how I might do that? I have nothing of value. What must I do? I certainly hope he is not. I'm sure I'm very sorry for them, sir. Really I am. But what about me getting small? What items exactly? He was a bit vague, but whether by design or from ignorance or out of fear, I don't know. There's a bit more to do than you suggested, don't you think? There's no lock, but it won't open. It's stuck. Mushrooms, poppies, sugar and spice, all those things are very nice. When combined, the proper mixture makes a getting small elixir. I don't really like sweets. I never cared for sports at school. I don't have to put on a pinny, do I? You're fortunate I passed by. Whenever we meet up, seems I also find a bit more trouble. Seen any jumbo grow about? In your own mind. What's all this, then? Did someone die? Have you lost your family? Stop that wailing, won't you? Tragic, I'm sure, but I'm a bit pressed for time. Have you seen a rabbit? Well, he's very dear to me. I must find him. And where does that smushy layabout hang his hooker these days? Risk nothing, gain nothing. Then she must do it unwillingly. I'll teach her manners. I wouldn't like to swim in that ooze. Don't I know you? No, I've only my wits. I must see the Duchess. That's not right. Her head. I'm here to retrieve the turtle's shell. I won't leave without it. I'm not edible. I merely wanted to ask. I'll have the turtle's shell now, you disgusting ogre. I'll try to accommodate you. A simple thank you would have been nice. I've kept my part of the bargain, Turtle. I'm no bloody tourist. I'm not on holiday. Lucky me. What do you mean? You're the one who didn't wait. I have reasoned. I remember him well. Thin-skinned, ill-tempered, smokes too much, disagreeable smell. Why do I need him? Everyone I love dies violently. Unnaturally. I'm cursed. Why go on? I'll just hurt others. But Rabbit never told me why. And now he's gone. I barely recognise this terrible place. What is it to me? Why must I suffer? What do you think I must do? I believe my arms are adequate. Indeed I do. I wish I were hallucinating. What a horrible choice. Eat a toadstool or remain food for insects. I have one piece of the eye staff. Where are the others? Obscure allusions to chess are fine, but it troubles me that anonymous oracles know more of my business than I do. Such order in the midst of chaos makes me woozy and disoriented. I saw her captured. I'm sorry. As am I if I can't pass through this realm. I must collect the pieces to the Jabberwock's eye staff. I'm not really a player. What are the rules? Should I be grateful for the truth? A lie or two might have been more persuasive. A mere pawn is the best I can hope for? Despicable, grotesque and smelly louts, I'll fill your bellies all right. Spare me the platitude. Do you have any useful advice? I only take mine with friends. And you would know? I fear nothing. How? Tell me, what do you mean? Were you impolite at table? Did you slap your tea? Or talk while chewing? Confess your crime. Both are powerful, destructive and indiscriminately cruel. But the typhoon doesn't mean to be. Oh, I beg your pardon. You are in real danger. Where is your host? Those two seem to barely comprehend their situation. For his tea? That's simply awful. 6 o'clock, you say? Perhaps 6 comes early today. Promise only what you're prepared to deliver. I am destined to battle the Red Queen. The outcome is uncertain. How shall we prepare for battle? It talks like I'm on holiday, Cat. Wandering about having a bit of fun. The Oracle's an idiot. You bizarre creature! I was beginning to like you. I don't have the final piece of the staff. Without his eye, how can it be done? What good are you to me? I'm supposed to attack this ferocious creature, but I'm not even sure this is my fight. Save myself? From death, is that it? Is that why I've come here? I'm not afraid to die. Times I've welcomed death. What then? A fate worse than death? I'm not stupid, don't make me think you are. What I've been feeling, I am beginning to understand. I broke this world and only I can repair it. You and my dentist's assistant have much in common. That the best you can do? Hurl second-rate insults, they don't hurt. We were all asleep, it was an accident. No! Must I fight on? Can't the Red Queen be persuaded to surrender? I'm not sure I know how to lead. Who am I? Alice. 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 Alice.